here we go. I'll explain this. I hope it makes sense when I explain it to you. All right, so I sent you a photo. That's kind of what I give the kids, all right? I found this years ago. Recommendation. It's just corn in general, okay? Granted, varieties change, but all right. So corn, it's recommended 120, 45, 35. So we did a soil test. These numbers I just made up off the top of my head. I just went down, made up some numbers. All right, so what you're going to do here is you take 120 minus 98, you get 22. Take 45 minus 35, you get 10. You take 35 minus 20, you get 15. So what does that mean? All right, so you normally apply 100 pounds of fertilizer per acre. So what it means is 22 pounds of it is going to be nitrogen. 10 pounds will be phosphorus. 15 pounds will be potassium. All right, so you're probably thinking that doesn't equal 100%. There are other nutrients in fertilizer, but I don't get that deep. I just don't have time. I don't get that deep because there's sulfur, there's cobalt, there's zinc, there's other stuff that's added to the fertilizer mix, but those are those are what they call micronutrients. All right, so let's pretend we're planting 1,000 acres of corn. So how many total pounds is that? All right, so I'm going to take 100 times 1,000. That gives me 100,000. I prefer to convert to tons, so I'm going to convert it to 50 tons. All right. If you wanted to even get more into it, you could take, well, how much of that 50 tons is nitrogen? Well, just convert that to a percent. So take 50 times 0.22, you get 11 tons. And you do the same thing here. You take 50 times 0.1, you get 5. You take 50 times 0.15, you get 7.5. So out of that 50 tons, 23.5 tons is going to be N, P, and K. All right. So, but you're thinking, well, what's the cost? Well, fertilizer can vary in cost from $400 to $500 to $600 per ton. So I'm just using 400. So 400 times 50 is $9,000 just for corn. Comes up to $3 million. Now you're going to go back and do the same process for wheat. You're going to do the same process for soybeans, whatever. All right? You just got to go here and find what they're looking for. And that's how if you wanted to even break it out even more, if you take, 22% is nitrogen, take that times 22%. So 9,000 times 0.22. So nitrogen is actually costing them about $1,980 or $1,980. But I don't have the kids go that far. Okay? I have the kids do this. They do this. They do this. And they do this. Okay, so that's what I have the students do. Very easy. And again, this is just a made-up number that I found. Okay, to figure N, P, and K. Okay, you might have to. I will sit down and create some examples, or we do them in class, so that kids can figure this part out. So, I hope this helps.